guys are having a wonderful day and are making some really good trades. And let's dive right into the analysis here because Bitcoin might be gearing up to potentially getting a big breakout towards the upside here. Again, I'm looking to see if this potential correction will play out. If not, the correction is already over and Bitcoin is already in this 1-2 setup and it's about to rocket higher. So if that's the case, then I'm already in some long. So I'm currently sitting inside some nice profits here on my Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash long, and looking to see if it's time to get into a big heavy long on Bitcoin as well. And it might be so because when we take a look at the daily time frame here on Wave Edge, we've seen pretty big buying coming in here right at the lows, stepping in. So I think that it might be time to pull the trigger on a potential long position on Bitcoin if the markets hold up. Obviously, if the CPI is higher and the DXY starts to skyrocket as the same things for yields, then we're gonna have a pretty big problem, aren't we? Because that's gonna put some pressure on the traditional markets and Bitcoin, and that's why we could still technically drop lower. But to me, this might be done, right? This might be done. And on top of that, you got this downsloping trend line here on the 1 hour. Let's just get over here. You can see we're about to break out here. We're at resistance, resistance, resistance. You had a failed breakout, dropped. Now you're back at resistance again. So is this the final? Is this it? The final moment that we've been waiting for when we get on the daily? It's looking quite bullish. You got a 22 and a -5 on the dual band strength index. I think the 2 day is about to print a green dot here. We are in red money flow, so you got to be careful. The 4 hour, you're almost out of red money flow. You're almost out of it. So if you're able to get out and recover it with a nice pump, then that's going to be great. Then this correction is finally over where the low is in, and we should be set to rocket higher in this wave 3, or either, again, people are still debating whether this is a fourth wave or a fifth wave, or sorry, a fourth wave here, or it's a wave 2. So it's a lot of possibilities, right? You could still be technically in the wave 1 and then look for a larger correction later, which I think both scenarios are possible. Both scenarios are possible, but for me, right now, I'm just looking for this correction to be done in the short term, and then we could talk about bigger corrections to come later on. So we'll take it step by step. Right now, these lows are holding. The SPY area that I outlined is holding. We have another target down here. If it wants to dump down between 50,000 to 44,000 essentially, and that's going to be the secondary dip buy area if it comes to it. If it doesn't come, then the low is in, guys, and we're going to enjoy the gains to come. And if you guys want to get access to my trades, the link is in the description. Now let's get into some more nitty-gritty details here from historical charts. So you guys can see on Market Cypher, well, not just Market Cypher, but I use this chart to kind of gauge where we are in the cycle as well. So you can see after the halving, the last halving we got in 2020, 60 days after, the Bitcoin price started to pump, but not really pump immediately. We started getting a serious pump probably 140 days after. And then the halving here back in 2016, this correction, well, let me reset the chart. We'll just drag our way back here. There we go. That's better. So in 2016, when we had the halving, it was actually 90 days after that we actually started getting a serious pump towards the upside. So I said between 60 to 90 days, right? If you guys watched my videos a couple months ago, between 60 to 90 days. So you got 63 days here. I should probably put it down to 60 days. And 60 days after the halving, we didn't get anything. We actually got a dump, right? The price actually dumped towards the downside. And now we are 90 days. Sorry, this is the 90-day chart, and this would bring us between mid-July. So is it coming? Is the pump coming? It could possibly be. So I'm getting ready for a potential rally here, but it could be in the coming weeks. It could be now as well, right? It could be between 60 to 90 days. So chart's looking okay right now. Things are holding up, but we need to see what that data is going to give us on Thursday and Friday. If it's bullish and it's great, then that's beautiful. We're going to have an awesome time in the market, and there's going to be many gains to come, not only in Bitcoin, but the altcoins are going to rally really hard as well. So keep an eye on it, and if this is it, then that's fine. That's perfect. The low is in, and we're going to be set to rally much higher. Okay? All right, have a wonderful evening, guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.